So either you win or he goes into retirement.
I'm also gonna say, while I was already sure that Zeus would win that, I also partially win because I didn't want to go against Rhino and because he's about to win.
Well, to be fair, you're tied with him, so fuck off.
No, because he'd be at 4, so if I lose against him, he wins. Oh no, so Matt loses against him, he wins.
Yeah.
Still.
All right. I have it.
Oh, there we go.
Max got a god killer. What? I'm waiting for you to pull out Kratos. I'm waiting for you to pull out Kratos. If you do,
it's not that. It's not that. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Oh God!
Give me one second.
John Cena at the Superdome.
Children of all ages.
Oh my God!
Oh, your hero is children of all ages?
Everybody, say hello to the entire cast of the Street Fighter franchise.
Ooh.
Who can control all animals, and they're made of sand.
Okay. This is interesting already.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to start off by saying the cast of Street Fighter has killed gods.
Have they?
He's got a point.
that is true.
That plus, I can only say one character that automatically gets destroyed. Zeus. Akuma.
Also, we control that horse you're riding.
He literally has a move that destroys a person's soul.
Based off of their sins, and this is Zeus.
Who has a shit ton of sins.
Okay, Jared, eat back a little.
Alright, so, to open the debate, Street Fighter, we have quite a few characters who are or can kill gods, not to mention just people who are really strong and can overwhelm you. This is all these characters, they're converging on you, and all of them can control all animals, including that horse you're riding, sir. And being made of sand really doesn't change anything at all. But that's a thing.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does, actually.
How?
I just looked this up. It would turn you into glass.
Yep.
Can you do that to the entire cast before they overwhelm you?
He can.
Probably. Also, I still have the machine gun.
Oh, right, he has that.
The machine gun still.
Okay.
I can just fire at you and kind of break the sand apart.
Actually, not really.
Okay, guys, fighters only. Fighters only.
So like,
okay,
I've seen sand shot by a gun and it bursts apart. Anyways, you go.
If you've seen sand shot by a gun and you know how it goes, then I was gonna say like, yeah, but bullet-sized holes aren't gonna change much. But if it really bursts apart, it does.
Yeah.
I'm going to run on the assumption that they're made of the material sand, but that doesn't affect how well they do anything. It just means that they're made of sand. So, being made of sand...
Hermione was made of mirrors?
Yeah. Being made of sand, well, for starters, even assuming Zeus could recognize them before, he's not going to know who's who. How do you know he's going to be able to kill all the god killers before they reach him?
And that's entirely fair, but at the same time, and yeah, you can control the horse. I can just kill the horse, or
yeah, but I'm just saying now you're minus a horse. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair. That is entirely fair. I am minus a horse. I have to get rid of it.
Oh wait. If Zeus isn't gonna know right away I can control the horse, that's gonna at least stun you because I'm just gonna buck you off real quick.
It is going to startle him, yes. This is where I want to continue.
Okay.
One, again, we have the lightning, and lightning does conduct through things while it does the heat, so I feel like it would chain at least between a couple of you guys, turning you into glass. That would cause a serious issue, and not only lock you in place, but make you incredibly fragile if you tried moving, because at that point it's a solid mass.
May I interject for a moment?
Yeah?
Go ahead.
I've seen spots where lightning has struck sand. It's a very limited area. It's not like you strike a beach and the whole thing becomes glass. It's a bit of it.
Yeah, sand doesn't conduct it very well. Like, you could definitely take out a couple Street Fighters doing that, but bearing in mind the horse bucking you off to stun you to buy them a few more seconds, I feel like they'd be able to overwhelm you before you'd be able to kill more than a couple of them. Because how many? I'm gonna look up how many characters are in the Street Fighter franchise.
Yeah.
Oh God! By
Like,
now,
I'm legitimately thinking this. Oh, there's a lot.
How many characters in Street Fighter?
I'm thinking 40s.
List of Street Fighter characters. Just give me a moment. Okay, let's see.
Can I ask something?
26. Hang on.
What?
40, 55. Oh no, that's two people. 56. 67. 73. 91. 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, and that's just from Wikipedia's introduced in so-and-so list.
Okay, so question. Is Blanca a Street Fighter?
Blanca?
Oh. Yes.
I lost.
Street Fighter 2.
Fucking Blanca exists. It doesn't matter. I've lost. Holy shit! You killed Zeus.
With
You
God
have
Killers
managed
and
to kill Zeus. I don't care that I've lost this fight, basically.
I feel like things are getting
I'm
more fun now.
Done.
Do we want to? Are we moving to voting?
Okay, sure. if you
I
want.
move.
Yeah.
All right, Rhino. Who do you
Kara?
vote?
Street Fighter.
Yeah, I want Street Fighter.
I say Zeus now, just kidding, Street
hell.
Fighter.
Okay, also, I want to point something out. When I was planning, I looked over, I started Googling something. I was Googling to see if Zeus was immune to lightning, because I had this card.
One.
Shoots lightning. I was
Lightning
gonna
is
get
pretty much his bitch.
And then I realized I have controls all animals. I can get rid of his horse. Street Fighter. Just a Street Fighter is not that good. Oh wait.
Yeah, you gotta
These
use
are
that
the-
brain.
So, you already knew about the robotic one, but I've got armed with a harpoon gun. I also have demon-possessed car and a boy band. In my hand all this time.
Okay. Shall we go with me?
Yeah.
Bring it, Jero.
What the
I'm ready.
hell?
I'm ready for you.
Yeah, I have Gandhi.
Wait, what?
He's a pacifist.
Gandhi!
Gandhi's a pacifist.
Oh.
Three Gandhis!
Oh no.
And
Oh my
control
God.
Hang
Okay,
on.
Magneto Gandhi times
I would.
3.
I just want to start
Wait.
off by. I'm just gonna say two things. First, I'm taking back what I said before. Gandhi's pacifist. Death battle rules. That's not applicable here. So ignore that. Second, none of me is magnetic because I'm all sand.
Not
Let's leave it to them.
entirely.
Let's leave it to them, Peter.
Yes, entirely. I'm made of sand.
Minerals and sand do have some magnetic properties, I believe.
But I'm only made of sand. Not.
Yes, but
Let me look something up because I think I might just be misunderstanding you. Let me look something up.
Hold
real
up a
quick.
bit, Peter, because we are in solo debate.
Does
Just
sand?
saying,
I'm just
sand is small rocks.
Okay. Oh yeah, but rocks aren't metal. Let's see.
Metal in them. Because ore.
Sand.
I like how Jiro originally went out here with just 3 Gandhis, and he was like, let's see what I
I
get.
know!
3
I
Neo
know.
Gandhi.
That is really ballsy! But I approve.
Yay,
I-
ballsy.
I can't find anything that says if, obviously some sand has metal in it, but I'm finding nothing about if pure sand has metal in it.
I would like to put a point in about that.
Okay.
Your characters, it doesn't say they're made of pure or crap sand or anything else like that, so I'm assuming they're made of sand from some random-ass beach. And if they have metal in them, I would say it would just kind of pull the metal out and just be like, oh, okay, they're still mostly there.
And
Yeah, because the
even
metal
then,
would
like,
be
it's-
the metal would be really tiny. It wouldn't be at most maybe you could use your magnetism to move it around and tickle my nose.
Now I will say this.
Peter,
I have
is it-
actually
okay.
I've put magnets in just generic beach sand, and a decent chunk of sand actually does come up. Now, not by any standards, all of it, no. But there is a decent amount that comes out. So sand can be magnetic, but generic beach sand is not really going to get affected by it much at all.
And also three targets who are really like skinny and weak from fasting are going to be easy to take down.
By the way, since he does control magnetism,
Hang on.
who said they can only be just like we have like magnetic properties, what about magnetic field?
Oh no!
What?
I just thought of something. Which
Okay,
kind of Gandhi are we?
Okay, let Jero go first because he was talking and he's the fighter.
That's fair.
What'd you say,
I know.
Jero?
Like, what I was trying to say is, like, we know he has opposed to magnetism, but what about magnetic fields? Like, I could literally just, like, pretty much by doing that, I could, while I can't affect, like, the stand itself, I could affect the field around it and just, like, I forgot how it went exactly, but,
Let me cut you off there. Controls magnetism. You can't create magnetic fields. You can just manipulate what already exists.
but all the magnetic poles around the Earth.
Then you'd probably do to yourself whatever you do to me. Because that's around the entire planet.
So I can destroy the Earth and take you with me.
I'm pretty sure if that happened, I have gods that could probably survive at least longer than you do, therefore I'd win. Also, we're assuming this fight takes place on Earth. When there's no location cards in play, I always assume it takes place in a white void where nothing is certain except, like, gravity.
Oh, I put them in a generic arena.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like
Go ahead,
to
Peter.
interject something here because this thought came to my mind, and it's a sloth situation because Jero has to decide: are we talking real world Gandhi or civilization Gandhi?
I think at this point it's too.
Ooh.
I think at this point it's too late to choose. I think at this point it's too late to choose because the debate has begun.
But I tried bringing this up earlier. That's why I wanted to do it sooner, but you pushed me off.
I mean,
but
the
that's a
debate had still begun
serious-
at that point.
But at the same time, when
I mean, okay.
still, I wanted to bring
don't,
this up.
I don't know anything about Civilization Gandhi, so.
Civilization Gandhi, when you refer to him like that, he's a nuke-slinging warlord of death.
This is the guy I told you about, Yash, because he was so pacifist. His aggression went into the negatives, and so it went right back up to the max it could be.
And he would start building nukes as fast as possible and nuke every civilization in the game.
You wouldn't be able to do that here, though.
This is why I wanted to bring this up, because that is a legitimate thing. It is a legitimate version of Gandhi, and hey, we had to choose between what version of sloth are we doing. So
That's fair. He wouldn't be able to build nukes though, because this is just.
But remember our earlier argument of they'd probably be armed with what they had been like iconically armed with, and iconically, Civilization Gandhi had at least nukes. Now, I'm not saying he has unlimited nukes, not at all. But
Sure,
I'd say he has a nuke.
For
Okay.
sake of argument, he
There's
gets one.
3 of them.
Okay, for
But
sake of
there's 3
argument,
of them.
he has a nuke. He sets it off, he kills himself too. Because we're
Yeah.
we're in an arena.
That's
Question.
That's what I bring into. If we did that, that's why I bring it apart. The electromagnetic field, which if we're like, I'm stipulating this if his magnetism is to the same collection of Magneto. So his magnetic fields, which are essentially like force fields, have been able to withstand blows from iconic heroes, including fucking Galactus, who's known to destroy worlds.
Okay, I remind you, you can't create magnetism. All you'd be able to do is manipulate the Earth's magnetic pulse or magnetic field, and by doing that, you would basically just send yourself and me into space.
Magnetism is not something you create, it's a force, and therefore he's able to manipulate a natural force that exists.
Yeah, but there's nothing giving off that force except Earth, and by manipulating it, he would remove it from Earth, and therefore we go into space.
I'm not taking the entire of it.
At this point, I feel like we're going to have to leave that up to voters' debate on how we're going to interpret it.
That's fair.
That's what I still like. I still like. He stands by that his magnetism. He can create like forces with it. I still stand by he wouldn't be able to, but then again, I don't know everything about magnetism. Going back to the nukes, sure, okay, let's assume for the sake of argument, you can set off the nuke and create a magnetic field for yourself. Do you know how long it takes to set up, to, like, detonate a nuke? I could probably get to you in time.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Before we go to open?
Okay.
Does each Gandhi get a nuke?
I'm saying no because here's the thing, we're already like stretching a bit because like we're already stretching a bit with having it be Civilization Gandhi to begin with because we went through the fight with him being regular Gandhi, and then when Peter pointed out that he had been trying to say this is just Civilization Gandhi for a while, I was like, you know what, that's fair, we can have it be assumed. And then Silver was like, now they each have a nuke, and I'm just at that point.
Yeah, I'm ready to say
I didn't say each have a nuke. I said he has
okay,
one.
He has a nuke, and I was like, okay. And no, they're not going to each have a nuke. And
I
even
took
if they
into
did,
consideration that there were 3 of them.
I was just curious. That's why I was asking.
Even if they did, it actually wouldn't change anything because the nukes would still take just as long to set up.
This is a valid point.
Yeah.
So it's not
think,
like number helps there.
I'm gonna say let's not start repeating arguments now, and I know that's something I've been doing. I'm just gonna say let's not do that. Let's go to open. If anyone has suggestions or like things to bring up, go ahead, and if not, we'll go to voting.
Yeah.
I've got nothing.
I'm pretty much set in my vote.
I'm pretty sure I know who I'm voting for too.
All right, go to voting, starting with Peter.
This is really close. Like, I legitimately was half tempted to flip a coin for this one. That's how close this is. But doing a bit and thinking about how magnetism actually works and knowing what Magneto has done when he's defined as controlling magnetism, I'd say Jarrow wins. However, if it, like, he can control and manipulate the field, not necessarily saying he manipulates what a specific object has, because it's really floppy. The meme magnets, how do they work, exists for a reason.
Very true.
But I feel Jarrow would win.
I'm not trying to make a final argument. I'm just saying what my mind's been doing. I've been going this whole time thinking that the magnetism wouldn't do anything because it feels like he pulled magnetic shield out of his ass.
That's actually been done a couple times. But I can understand
it's
why.
It's even the thing in Terraria if you have the Magneto weapon.
Okay, then. I don't know, like, nothing about magnetism, so that's why I was bringing it up. Okay, Silver, you next, I guess.
I'm gonna have to give it to Street Fighter on this one.
Alright, Rhino, you're the tiebreaker.
Alright, I've been thinking this whole time, and asking a couple questions here and there. Mostly about Jarrow's, because Yacht was fairly well defined by this point, but I think I'm going to have to cast my vote for Street Fighter.
Let's say.
Hadouken!
Shoryuken!
I will say though, when it came
close
to
one.
bullshit that can be done with magnetism, that would probably been what would have decided my vote as well. But because Jiro didn't really bring up specific things he would do to counter it, and it was kind of left up to my imagination, I just kind of went, I'm gonna go with the God Killers.
He specifically said that Magneto has like shielded himself from explosions, but yeah.
But yeah, like I fully agree that the magnetic shield would be helpful. My problem is like all his strategies would be rendered null and void just by the fact that I have so many people who would just run up and punch him before he could do anything.
Yeah, that was also part of it.
Yeah, that was very good. That was good though, Jero.
That was a great one. I'm very happy that you let me mention Civilization Gandhi because that made it a fair fight.
I will say at the start, let's leave it up to the if you have a suggestion to give, say that you're going to give it like at the start, because then we can because then the fighter can decide
whether. These were the other characters I had.
Wow,
Willy Wonka and a leprechaun.
Oh boy! Wow.
You should have picked the leprechaun. Would have been harder to hit them.
All right.
All they have to do is block.
Secretly, Street Fighter is also leprechaun killers.
And I had this.
Armed with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have helped.
Eh.
Yeah,
Alright,
kinda
so
bad.
now
Come on.
I have a legit.
with super speed underground. You would have won.
I have a chance of actually having my fighters retire, and I want to take it. Let's go.
Let's be real. There's no turbo tunnel while they were fighting.
Oh god.
Alright, Silver, are you
You did
ready?
mention that.
I haven't
am
actually drawn my cards.
ready.
Oh yeah, let me do that too. Just
I'm gonna
because.
pick this card.
Well, Yash, you don't really draw your cards because your fighter's still out.
Oh, you
I mean,
are kidding me.
I might as well. There's no reason not to at this
I
point.
guess.
Did you already get rid of your old cards?
Yeah, I did.
Alright then. So,
Oh,
That
this
sounds-
God.
is my
I have
fighter.
a Zeus tier card.
This
Oh, God.
one is my
I'm glad I don't have to
first.
fight you next.
And this one is my my rando. So,
Rando
There we go.
Calrissian.
let me make sure I got this right.
God
Yes,
damn
I
it.
do. I have Wraith,
Ooh. Now,
100 of them, and their clothes are wicked.
okay, I would like to ask something.
What
What
Wraith?
Wraith?
Yeah,
I
I
am
don't
going
even
from
know
the
Wraith.
I am going from the Wraith. His name is Brian DeWolf. He's from X-Men.
Oh.
Oh, I know what
Hmm.
you're going for, you sticky bitch.
I don't know
I don't know
anything
this
about.
character, so
Honestly,
feel free to
I
pitch
feel-
it to me.
I'll give you a quick rundown of, like, I had to look this up as well. It's a single paragraph, so I'll just read this. The Brian DeWolf version of Wraith possesses a variety of psionic powers as an effective energy from advanced technology procured by Philip DeWolf. The Wraith has the psionic ability to control the mind of one other person at a time. He had the ability to cast illusions discernible from reality in the minds of one or more people simultaneously, thereby making reality appear to change or making himself seem invisible. He also has a psionic ability to induce mental pain in others equivalent to the physical pain which would be caused by what they were perceiving without causing his victim physical injury. The telepathic ability to read... Man, this is a run-on sentence. The telepathic
God.
ability to read minds and the psionic ability to affect... Okay, so that one doesn't really matter. Let's see. Also carried a smoke pistol.
Point being, he can take control of minds, right?
Yes, essentially.
He
And
wins.
there are 100 of them.
Yeah, there's less than 100 Street Fighter characters. He would just take control of all the minds, and he wins.
Oh,
Like,
Are you ready, Yash?
honestly, like, here's the thing. This is just me being a debater. Number one rule of a debate is knowing when to fold them, and I can't, like, if I don't bring it up now, someone's gonna bring it up sooner or later. No matter how much I defend, he would just take control of my mind. I would not be able to beat that unless I somehow move faster than he can control minds.
Or you somehow knew the abilities of all your Street Fighters if one somehow had anti-mind
I'm
abilities.
thinking Jiro here, I'm pretty sure who plays Street Fighter, has the best idea of Street Fighter characters. Just for Yasha's sake.
Whoever you are.
There are, well, I know one for sure, the second one I'm not sure of. Two at least that could be able to withstand that kind of psychic hold.
That's exactly what I was hoping you could answer.
If it's only a couple, I still don't think so.
Well, it's because of who these two are that I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead and throw them out.
The one I know for sure is Bison,
Oof.
which, now that I just thought of this idea, could help Max have a chance at this. I'm
Yeah.
not for sure he can do it. Plus, if he really wanted to, especially if he realized he wouldn't give a fuck. What Bison is known for is for his psycho power. So he could literally just go Final Bison, which is where he goes to his ultimate form that would pretty much cause the destruction of his own body. But what he could just do is what Bison is known for is that once like a body's done that's broken down, he just takes someone else's. So he could take one of the wolves and then just make himself physical and be able to fight back. It would be like a domino effect, like taking them out one by one.
I feel like I have to have Jero debate for me because I don't know shit about Street Fighter. Honestly, I've kind of just been going on Hadoukens and having all of them. I've kind of just been doing this based on the idea that I have every single Street Fighter character.
Yeah.
That's enough for
Which
most
is why I had Jiro
Wait.
contribute.
Tell me again who Wraith is.
Wraith, he's basically a mutant that can control minds and has a smoke pistol.
You know what? X-Men Wraith. Because I need to look something up.
Yeah, I don't even know what he looks like. I'm just on
Wraith from the comics. Is X-Men Marvel?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I briefly forgot. Wraith, of course it doesn't give an image, god damn it. Okay, let's see. Brian DeWolf version?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
DeWolf is one word with 2 Fs.
He's human, okay. I have control all animals, so I was hoping. Okay, yeah, no, unless Jiro can save me, I'm conceding. But if Jiro can save me, I'll take it, but I don't know anything about Street Fighter.
Alright, so, since this is essentially Jiro carrying...
Jiro, I'm tagging you in!
Team Endgame will win.
So, Jiro, here's my argument. I have multiple mind-controlling wraiths, and you have 1 bison. Can you see what I'm thinking?
Yeah, but literally Bison is known for breaking the minds of others, so I'm pretty sure he'd be able to withstand mind control of anyone else.
Of multiple mind control assaults at once, up to 100.
I mean, but if you're...
Yeah, but if you did that, if you focus others on me, that breaks the whole of the other fighters.
And assuming that they're still conscious from, like, dealing with the, like, mental pain that they're being inflicted.
You would still have to spend time doing it, so M. Bison would still have time to start attacking, and from what I saw in Death Battle, M. Bison is not a force to be reckoned with lightly.
You're right. However, I do still outnumber all of your Street Fighters. How many did you say?
Let me look it up again. How many Street Fighter
98?
characters? Yeah, I believe I said 98, but I'm going through it again because there were a couple that listed duos. So
yeah,
I'm just gonna go. You guys keep doing. I'll confirm the.
Oh wait! I just realized someone else who has breaking out of mind control before.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That would be Cammy, who not only broken out of Bison's mind control before, but can also use psych. But I believe, I might be wrong about this. You can correct me, but I'm pretty sure when I remember correctly, is able to use a psycho power similar to Bison.
Yeah, she was also in a death battle. Here's the other thing.
I think I might have skipped over some characters because I just read the basic list. There are some lists here for the EX and movie games.
Okay, we're looking at the movie games because
also there's also in animation. So I don't know how many there are. We could stick to 98, or I could take the time to count every single one here, but that might be going too far.
I think that's going a little too far.
Then should we just say like 98 to 100? Let's just assume that should we just, for the sake of a subject, because there's definitely more than 98 characters here. Let's just say that it's 1-to-1.
That's fair.
Yeah, let's just say 1-to-1 because we're already super close to that anyway.
Yeah.
All right then. So my argument is Wraith will quit. Like if it's 1-to-1, then every Wraith is automatically working on each individual at a time. The weaker ones go down. Then the other Wraith moves on and helps the other Wraiths slowly stack up until all of them are down, until it comes down to 2 fighters, you say?
Well, the one I was thinking of, because the thing is, there are certain characters in Street Fighter, which are the Bison's dolls, that have been to external control before, so I don't know if they're able to break out as well. Because I know that there's like I said, Bison's henchmen that have already mind control to begin with. I don't know
if they're mind controlled to begin with, then they are susceptible to Wraith's ability to mind control. Yes?
True, but they could also be. But who's to say that Bison isn't stronger than Wraith?
It's hard. That's something we'll leave to Death Battle, I think. Let's assume they're on a similar level of skill. Would that be fair?
That'd be fair. But the one the one I was thinking of, because I don't even know he can be mind controlled, is Akuma.
Akuma.
Matata.
him.
Both rest
All
of
right,
the
so
day.
here's something I mentioned prior, so you know I have been saving this. Smoke pistol, 100 of them.
Exactly.
Try and fight through 100 giant fucking pillar smokes.
You'd think that here's the thing. You think Bison and Akuma won't give a damn.
Well,
You're
considering
also, can Wraith use his smoke pistol while taking control of someone's mind?
well, I'm not entirely sure. I would assume that he uses it and then he mind controls them.
Also, he could, if he's controlling them, he could just make the other 98 characters fight Akuma and Bison?
Well, it's not direct mind control. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, it is control the mind of another person, yeah, at a time.
Well,
Yeah.
it'd be more. It'd only be more mind like.
Actually, yeah, that's even better than
actual-
inflicting pain. So you say you have 2, maybe 3 fighters that can handle, that can resist? That can resist mind control?
No, we're not counting the dolls. Yeah.
So, with that in mind, literally you have 3 fighters, and I have my 100 that are mind controlling all of your other fighters. People that have beaten Akuma, that have beaten Bison.
Would we like to open it up to open debate now?
I would say yeah. Considering this.
Because Zero's doing all the work for me, I feel like I have to wait for open debate. Regarding the smoke pistol, assuming they use, okay, if he does mind control and then smoke pistol, the smoke pistol's just kind of screw himself over, because I feel like he wouldn't be able to have all the Street Fighter characters he is controlling wouldn't be able to see through the smoke either. And if he did the smoke pistol, first, the Tatsumaki Senpaiyaku could easily get rid of it.
You mean a kick?
You mean the whirlwind? Yes.
It doesn't create an actual whirlwind, though.
But it creates such a strong airflow from the speed they're moving, it would get from however many characters could use that damn thing, it would get rid of the smoke. So the point is, the smoke pistol would be either a detriment or nothing, pretty much.
Well, that's
Trust me, I still think I'm losing. I'm just pointing that out.
I'm still going to wait on the fact that if I'm mind controlling most of your fighters, and all of them are fighting your 2, 3 people that can resist, you're gonna get overwhelmed by your own numbers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are there any other arguments before we vote?
I don't have any.
No.
I pretty much besides pretty much the whole Akuma, Oni, and freaking Bison, Final Bison. That's pretty much all that can be said.
All right. Silver.
So, technically, Jero votes for this too.
Yeah, Jero did all the debate for me, but he does have to vote. I feel like he's, considering he was debating for me, I feel like he might end up voting for me, but I don't know.
I'm gonna say that no. As a Street Fighter guy, I gotta go with Street Fighter, so, you know.
All right. Would you mind if I go next?
Go ahead.
Sure.
All right. Since Silver first read out Wraith's abilities, and he said mind control, I thought for way back when that he would literally take control of most of the Street Fighter crew even before he brought it up. So ever since I've thought that, I've still been listening to everything else, but I have not yet come up with anything on the Street Fighter side that would counter such a strong ability to take over your foes, at least by the fact that most of them would not be able to resist it. So in light of that, I will be casting my vote for the Wraith army.
I love you.
Okay.
I'm voting for Wraith as well. Because
Really? I only win because of the 100 of them card.
Exactly.
Honestly, if not for that, then I'm pretty sure they would have overwhelmed you even with mind control.
But that's super fight for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really good.
That is the most.
Oh, wait a
super fight
minute!
scenario.
Wait a minute, you fool! Your clothes are way too big.
Now he looks even more like a spooky ghost.
Strip.
They're all
Alright, anyway, but yeah,
These are my other cards.
I will, like, I just want to say, I know full well this isn't gonna save me, but I also did just think that controls all animals could allow me to take back Blanca's control, but that's
Have you given yourself your point yet?
whoosh, boom, boom,